Have you ever had a situation that you walk down the street and you see this amazingly styled, dressed person, and it makes you turn your head around and you think, wow, what a style. In this video, I'm sharing with you a few tips how to find your own style identity, to have this wow every time you get dressed. Hi, I'm Bea Salomma, personal brand image coach and fashion designer, working in creative environment in the last 20 years. I love guiding alpha females to discover their true image and style, alignment to their business in order to be trusted personal brand. In other words, I show you how to wear your brand to uplevel your business. What style identity really is? My definition is short. It's a true essence of who you really are, translated into style. And the biggest secret here is to cultivate who you really are. Unique you. You. Actually, it's you. I always say, one you, one brand, one style. A personal, true style should be a reflection of our identity, not style of others, not trends at all. First question you should ask yourself, does my style really reflects who I am? Does my style really reflects my identity? Personal style, it's not only about clothes. It's a huge process of finding the core of our identity and expressing this via clothing. Actually, fashion and identity have always been a great match. Our wardrobe clothing can help us to express our identity. When you think how it all started, clothes were designed in brackets to cover our body, and now it's an amazing, I call it, communication tool to help us to reveal our identity. Fashion creates this outstanding base for personal identity with all its symbolism and attributes. Make sure you stay till the end, as I'm going to break down the style of 3 icons with all its symbolism and attributes to find what makes their style so unique. The clothes you put on is an outward expression of who you are and how you feel about yourself. As Einstein said, one picture can say more than 1,000 words. And let's begin with this quote: the journey into your style identity. To create a style which really represents who you are, you need to focus on you. You need to ask yourself these 5 questions. The first question is who you really are. The most easy and actually the most difficult question anybody can ask you, because in different periods of your life, probably the answer would be different. You are a woman, a wife, partner, mother, friend, neighbor, and list can continue. I would say brainstorm and put on a paper everything which comes to your mind. This is a beginning of the process. Question number 2, what are your values? And I would say again, put everything what comes to your mind on the paper and choose 3. And the next step is to put them in order from the most important at the moment to the less. And I can tell you this will change. Probably not your values, but the order. So check with yourself once for a while. Is it still valid? Question number 3. How do you want to show up? As an authority, or maybe approachable, or maybe joyful? How do you want to be seen by your clients, prospects, community, people around, anybody who will interact with you? Think about words which will paint this vision. This will be your style description. The question number 4, what is your lifestyle? Where and how do you spend most of the time? Do you work from home? Do you have a Zoom meetings? Do you meet your clients offline? Or you need to take your kids from school in the meantime or walk your dog? Think about all the activities you have during the day, as it determines your style as well. And the last one, 5th one, what is your vision? What are your goals? This is a big one. It's like a North Star of your whole decision regarding personal brand image and style identity. I want to give you some research backup. There were a lot of research on adults who were asked to wear superhero t-shirt. And you know what happened? They were wearing not only t-shirt, but they also took on the identity of superhero. Doesn't make you want to buy a Wonder Woman or superhero t-shirt? Let me know in comments, because I can tell you, actually I need to show you. This is my superhero. It's a present from my girls, my twin daughters. and I wear it every time when I need superhero energy. When we answer all these 5 questions and we use our clothes to support it, we send subconscious message to our brain. And actually, with time, it just takes it on and implements our identity to become our reality. I would say find your style, find your identity. When you change your style to be in alignment with who you really are, you boost your self-esteem, self-confidence, and it just shines through. Wearing different styles has amazing influence on your identity and the way other people see you. Pay attention on clothes you put on every day. Fashion and actually style identity, it's all about finding your unique way of dressing, your unique style. But it's good to start with blueprint. That's why I want to show you some basic styles which will help you to start and will help you to find a way to mix and match in endless ways and possibilities. I have chosen for you 10 styles which I found the most important. Let's start with first one, sport. Inspired by sport. Surprise, surprise. So everything what's connected with athletic wear, leggings, oversized sweatpants, oversized sweatshirts, biker shorts, sneakers. So let's say from the gym into your wardrobe. The second one, boho, takes a lot of inspiration from 60s hippie style. When you think about this, probably you have already in your mind all these flowy, beautiful long dresses or skirts, flared trousers, natural colors, natural dyes, a lot of accessories, huge hats, slouchy bags, just to mention a few. Number 3, grunge, inspired by grunge music, 80s, 90s. When you think about grunge, you think about plain flannel shirts, oversized knits, ripped jeans or tights, and black boots. Style number 4, preppy. It's inspired by clothing and uniform worn in private East Coast prep schools, but also upper class sports like polo, horseback riding, tennis, sailing. When you think about this style, you think about polo shirts, Oxford shirts, boat shoes, khaki pants, blazers, cardigans. Let's talk punk. Style number 5. We are going into 70s, 80s. When you think about punk, you think immediately about Sex Pistols, Vivienne Westwood, and specific style code. And the style code is a black jacket, deconstructed blazer, skinny jeans, ripped stockings, chunky black boots, and pins and patches, so customization as well. Heavy eyeliner and spike hair. Do you have your favorite styles already? And the next style is streetwear. Very popular in 90s. It's like a casual fashion style. When you think about streetwear, you think about logo t-shirts, baggy pants, hoodies, expensive sneakers, baseball caps. The next style is classic. I would say everyday polished look. It's all about lasers, pencil skirts, natural colors, ballerinas, classic pumps, good quality fabrics, trench coats, all the items which can stay forever in our wardrobe. And we are already at number 8. Let's talk casual. Casual, it's a style you wear mostly during the weekend or maybe during the week, depending on your lifestyle and your style identity. It's about jeans, t-shirt, sneakers, flat shoes. It can incorporate some elements of streetwear or sportwear as well. Style number 9, creative. And here we are. We mix and match everything. You play with prints, textures, colors, accessories. Whenever your soul is asking for, it's really playful, really joyful, and really free of any rules, I would say. It's on the opposite spectrum of classic. And the last one, the vintage style. The vintage style, it's style of old days. And we talk 20s, 30s, 50s, 60s, 80s, 90s, good quality old clothes, which you can style in contemporary way. I wonder, do you have your favorite style already? Let me know in comments. I'm really curious. The way you dress, your look, your appearance, it's a subject of first impression And I'm exploring this deeper in my last video, which you can see somewhere here or there. Can your personal style actually make you money? I'm going deeper into the subject of first impression, which is, I need to say, inevitable. We judge and we are judged. So I want to mention also here that this is something which is happening, first impression, and I would say lasting impression. Having your style identity, knowing your style identity helps you to express your message, helps you to spread the message, send the message to the world and make a good first impression. There is also one more thing. Whether you like fashion or not, our clothes, our look, our image speaks loud before we even are able to open our mouth. And it's not only sending a message to others, telling others who we are and what our message is, but also to ourselves. It can uplift your mood, give you a boost of confidence, and you just go, you just do what you want to do, you just go, you just do what you want to do. Our image doesn't really influence what we are really capable of, but how we feel and how we are perceived by others. If you answer the magic 5 questions from the beginning, I have few more tips for you to speed up the process of finding style identity. Acknowledge what hasn't been working. Do you have in your wardrobe items which are not serving you anymore? This feeling when you wear it, you don't feel fully yourself. You don't feel good, not comfortable, too small, too big, not your style anymore. Taking your energy instead of giving you energy. Think already about your experiences from the past, but also keep it in mind for today, for now, and for the future. And check this out, because your wardrobe should fully express your personality and who you are without any compromise. Now, when you know already what's not working, identify your icons. And actually, it's the process, the part of the process, which has helped already a lot of my clients to be inspired. You know your questions, you know maybe already your answers. You have examples of different styles, but there is something, this small gap until we can be inspired and fully high, I would say. Sometimes it's just easier for us to find inspiration outside. I mean, celebrities, politicians, your neighbors, your family members. Who really inspires you? Who is that person when you really look at her? You think, I really like it. I really like how she looks. I really like how she's dressed. I really like her image. And think why. Keep it in mind. Maybe it's something you can implement. Maybe it's something which can start your style identity journey. It's often easier for us to start the process looking outside before we look inside. Last step is to create a visual style guide. Collect all the images of styles, looks you are attracted to, you desire, you love. Images of your icons. Put it all together. I love to use Pinterest board. Sometimes I see my clients working with hands and using all the magazines, steering pages of gluing this together. Check what's working for you. This is the beginning of your journey into personal brand, image, and style identity. Welcome. As promised, I have for you 3 examples of style icons and their style identity which screams through their looks. Princess Diana, she mastered the language of clothes. She was not able to communicate publicly always. So she used the fashion as a tool of sending us a message. Who she is and what she wants to say. Let's take as an example black silk dress, called already Revenge dress, 1994, the day when Charles confessed to an affair with Camilla Parker Bowles. Diana used the dress, Revenge dress, to move Charles from all the front pages of newspapers because the hottest news was the dress. Diana wanted to look warm and approachable, to break barriers. And how she achieved that? Wearing colors, floral patterns, actually not often wearing hats, as she said, it's really not comfortable when you play with children, and you couldn't see her also wearing gloves. Even Even though there was a story, her stylist bought her a lot of purse. She just wanted to stay in touch, stay in contact with her audience, with people she was meeting. Diana wore amazing fashion pieces in 80s, but actually her casual style, this is what make her likable and really down to earth. You can see her, we would call it sporty athleisure style today. Even though she was royalty, her style was really close to who we are. The second style icon I want to talk today is Rihanna, and I want to focus on her pregnancy period. She is risk taker, she is trendsetter, she pushes boundaries, and actually this is exactly the message she sends us with her outfits, not only before pregnancy but also during. You can see her baby bump constantly. It's not only the tightly fit outfits where you can see that she's pregnant, she shows us her belly. And it's not the first time we see a belly bump. Let's say Demi Moore, Vanity Fair cover 1991. But there is a big difference. What we see Rihanna is doing, how we see the looks of Rihanna, it is accessible. Her daily outfits. She goes to have dinner, she goes to meet friends, she goes for a concert, she lives her life, and we see her outfits showing her belly. There is one more thing, actually two. The whole industry changes. The way we look at pregnancy wear changes. We want to show the belly bump. And the second thing is body positivity. Actually, this message Rihanna was sending way before she was pregnant. She just confirmed the message with the way she looks, her style identity. The last style icon I want to talk about is actually one or maybe two in one. I'm talking about Jessica Parker and Carrie Bradshaw. Let's start with the last one, Sex and the City. Carrie Bradshaw, all these colorful styles, mix and match, colors, fabrics, patterns, everything mixed together. All the styles I told you about in one. Amazing inspiration. On the other hand, we have Jessica Parker. Of course, she is a person, Carrie Bradshaw is her role. Two different people. Jessica Parker always dressed for the occasion, but when you take her daily style, street style, you don't really see her personality, you don't really see who she really is, you don't see flattering styles for her body type, for her personality as well. You see a lot of oversized sweatshirts, you see 3/4 length of trousers, which are actually not flattering to anybody, very difficult length. So this is my question mark when it comes to style, identity, and the look she wears. To make your journey easier, I opened few spots for connection call where we can discuss and answer all your questions and concerns and start your journey into the magic of style identity. I'm putting the link in comments and I cannot wait to see you.